Hello and welcome to another edition of BuzzFeed Unsolved Postmortem, a show where we answer your most pressing questions about the most recent episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved, which was the Pentagon UFO files. All the questions we're answering today came from you guys via our BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page and our BuzzFeed Unsolved Instagram page, as well as on the video directly on Bun.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Okay.
Woo! Feels like we're home. So we had our Vision episode, and then we had our live episode.
Yeah, so it really did feel like we weren't in our wheelhouse, and now we're back at home base. We're in the war room, and we could be ourselves.
Classic meat and potatoes Bun right here.
Right back to the old boilerplate.
Yeah. We were talking about aliens this week. It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Because it's something we can agree on.
Well, we don't really agree on it. We agree on it in the smallest sense that you could agree on something, yeah. Yeah, let's move into it.
Gramtown, Mariana S13. How do you guys make terrifying things so funny, LOL? Well, I wonder if she was commenting directly on this episode, but do you find aliens scary?
Yes.
You do?
Well, I can. I could find them scary in the sense of Alien. Like,
okay, sure,
the
like
Ridley
a
Scott
xenomorph?
film.
Yeah.
Or I could find them touching in the sense of E.T., where they have a beautiful relationship.
This is a creepy little,
Elliot. I'll be right here.
Welcome to our new segment, well, say it with me. Scary or not scary?
Lightning round, here we go.
Okay.
Alien.
Scary.
Alien 2.
Scary.
Alien 3.
Yeah, scary. There's
Avatar.
a dog. Not scary.
E.T.
Not scary.
Predator.
Scary.
The Thing.
Oh, scary.
I'm running out.
Come on. Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Haven't seen it.
What?
I know.
Go watch Lilo and Stitch.
Now. You know, scary or not scary ends with me watching Lilo and Stitch. So now it's on to our next question. Go watch it now.
Watch the film.
Wow, what a film.
It's good, right?
It's so good. Not scary. YouTube.
Tube Town. Josh Crow. Do you believe full disclosure is, I believe you meant to say imminent here. And if so, how will it change the global community, if at all?
Now by that he means at some point the government will say, here it is.
Here's the skinny.
They're real.
Here's the full rub and all those
We got them.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring them on a train through your town. You can throw peanuts at them. They're gonna be at Coachella this year. Headlining at Coachella, a bunch of terrified aliens in a cage.
Or they're not, they actually have like alien instruments and they just rip.
Yeah, but they're very talented musicians, but it's alien music, so it just sounds like
yeah, and it's great though. And everyone's like really feeling it, and then they get super popular, and then over time they get like addicted to drugs, and then the band breaks up. And then there's like a 10-year period, and they're like, we should get the band back together. And then the band gets back together, and then they're like a band again.
But like some of them left, so there's just like a session jazz musician in the band. It's like, what's that guy doing? So yeah, I think it's imminent.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen.
Of course it would change the community. Would there be a whole new like arena of commerce in terms of like alien prep? In case they come, stores would be called.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Like, would we all start stocking up on stuff? Would we all have like a panic room?
Well, I guess you'd want to find out, like me, I wouldn't change my life at all. I'd still be, doing my thing.
Oh, here's a dark thought.
Oh.
I actually think that if it was full disclosure, it could help mankind quite a bit. Because
unify us, like at the end of Watchmen?
It would make us all be a unified front because we now have a common enemy.
Do you think it would do that, or do you think it would make things worse? Would people be like, knowing the...
Well, this is also a dark thought, but I think the aliens would need to come down and murk a couple people. Maybe like one in every country. If full disclosure actually happened and it was revealed that there was maybe an imminent threat coming towards all of humanity.
Yeah.
I think we would be forced to put our squabbling aside and just band together for a little bit. And then once the threat was eliminated, we'd go back to killing each other. But I just think that would actually maybe be a good thing.
Going back to Gramtown now, here's from Oxenfree Ollie for postmortem. Shane, do you ever think you'd take Ryan to a priest to be blessed or something to make Ricky skip town? Not gonna lie, the bit mildly creeps me out.
How's Ricky Goldsworth?
Who's Ricky Goldsworth?
How is he?
Maybe think about your questions a little bit more.
I mean, I just pick whatever I pick. It's on the Instagram account, so I just scroll
Was that what
through.
you did?
Yeah, I just copied the text and pasted
What were you
it.
thinking in your head when you picked this question?
I don't know, man. What's it to you?
What's it to me?
Yeah. See this? I'm standing up to him. This is what we gotta do, everybody. You can't keep taking it like this, otherwise it's gonna make him stronger. Huh? Yeah, see, he's back. Good old Ryan's back.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back, all right.
Fuck? Jesus Christ. Well, I think we've made a breakthrough here today, Oxenfree Ollie. All right, buddy. Hey, yeah. Oh, you're back. You need a blanket? Can we get one of those like weird tinfoil blankets over here? Maybe some crackers? Oh boy. Yeah. Weird bit. Weird bit. I think we should take it back over to YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to YouTube. Stedgy says, assuming these encounters are alien ships, which they are, but anyway, why do you think they came to Earth? For research on humans, on other technologies?
If they're coming to Earth, they don't give a shit about our technology, right?
I think it's purely a probing exercise, right?
Yeah.
Probing in the military sense.
Yeah, sure. So they could be
Probing,
just
it's a reconnaissance thing.
studying us.
They want to evaluate the situation, see how much of a threat we are.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume they would be doing, because there's no other reason why I could see. I mean, I guess they could be in like an exploratory exercise where they're just purely out there for science. Stephen Hawking did say, and I agree with this, if aliens ever did come in, we do consider them more intelligent than us, it's not going to be good. I can't imagine that.
I love that because Stephen Hawking is basically like, have you guys seen Predator? We'll go to Grahamtown. This is from Dramatic Doctrine, Fortnite.
It's pretty funny. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's move on.
Thanks for your question, man.
Do you think like after he did that, he just dabbed 8,000 times? Let's go to Facebook. Jennifer Chin. Do you think maybe it is human, but from the future, time travel? Maybe that could be something to touch on since we're already doing ghosts and aliens.
Love this.
Yeah.
Love it. That's fun.
So she's saying the ships are
From the future.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would make sense why they would be around, right? Because like, it is hard for me to fathom why aliens would just cruise and fly around and like, if they don't want us to know they're there, why are they just cruising around?
But it does make sense if this is far enough in the future that we have the technology to travel back in time. We've obviously probably got some laws in place about time travel. Maybe we're a little better as a society. Mm-hmm. We don't want to mess with the fabric of the universe. So maybe when they do come back to observe the past, they don't want it to be known.
But
Because that may...
But then they're cruising around. See, that still doesn't make sense to me.
They're cruising around as secretly as they can.
That's okay. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously they can't do anything. That's why they're just observing.
Right.
Because the butterfly effect. But then again, just even if you really want to go into that,
I know.
theory,
Yeah.
even
Coming
them,
back at all, it's
yeah,
a
even them
mess.
flying through the atmosphere
Yeah.
is sending ripples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the idea. I actually love the idea of somebody inventing a time machine to go forward to see our advancement, and they go like 1,000 years into the future, and it's the exact same. And they're just like, is this thing working? Like going back into the machine, like, yeah, let me check the dial. No, I'm here. What the hell's going on?
Like one new model of the iPhone.
Like he does it in the middle of the street, and he's like, oh, I guess the McDonald's got a little
Yeah, we
bigger.
kind of stopped. Yeah. We just kind of stopped.
We're just like, it's enough. It's enough.
Okay. From Grahamtown? This is from Tim Has an Instagram. Congrats, Tim.
Good stuff, Tim.
Hey, Ryan. This one's for you. Because
Yeah.
you said your name.
Yeah, I get it.
What do you think of theories that UFOs may actually be paranormal in origin? There are purported UFO summoners who say they can make aliens appear through meditation, not unlike a psychic medium. Hashtag ghost aliens. And he doesn't even have to say it, but I'll throw on a hashtag Bulgara.
He's not saying this is true. He's just saying it's a funny little.
That just sounds like a Bulgara.
It's a funny thing.
That sounds like a Bulgara to
Is
me.
it? Yeah, sure.
Huh?
I mean, this sounds pretty ridiculous. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that up front. I haven't looked into this at all.
You've never heard of anything like this?
No, have you?
No, that's why I put it on here, because it really caught my eye.
This seems like something he made up, but maybe he didn't. Maybe you didn't, Tim. I haven't done my due diligence in searching out this info of
It seems like something.
UFO summoners.
I guess what I'm picturing here is like a cult, or like people in robes standing in a circle in a field somewhere.
What I could picture, and this is mainly based off of many alien plots in movies.
Yeah.
But there's usually one person that, for whatever reason, they have some kind of link with the aliens. Maybe they had been abducted in the first act, and they could kind of sense when they're around now. They have like a preternatural ability to sense aliens.
Your Randy Quaid type.
Exactly. So I could see that being the case here. I don't like to immediately abandon something at face value, but I'm gonna abandon this one.
Well, you know, Tim just seems like he's interested in talking about it. I don't think he's fully behind it.
I don't think he is either.
So,
But that's my opinion.
Thanks for putting that in front of us, Tim.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for slapping that on the desk.
Yeah. Ryan, what do we got coming up this week?
This week we have an investigation that I've been looking forward to for, frankly, my whole life. Just maybe not even an investigation. I just wanted to visit this location because I'm a big fan of history, and this place's history in particular has always interested me. It's been featured in a lot of movies, so it's a fun ep. And if you're a fan of us dressing up like idiots, you're gonna be pleased because we dress up like idiots. So yeah, it's a fun ep.
It's a very, very unique location.
And it also inches us ever closer to the finale, which I'm very excited.
Finale is a wild ride.
That does it for this episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved Postmortem. Make sure you watch the episode this Friday, and then send in your questions to the BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page, the BuzzFeed Unsolved Instagram page, or comment directly on the video on Bun, and maybe you'll be in the next episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved
We'll see.
Postmortem.
Fortnite, baby.
Hey everybody, if you're a fan of BuzzFeed Unsolved, good news, we have new merch.
And a new store.